Welcome on another episode, family. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we are going to talk about this lady's video that just crossed my FYP, and she brought up something very much interesting, and it is the influence of Fox News on older conservative Americans, especially parents and grandparents. The comment section was what actually attracted me more to this video and the reason why I want to share, because I feel like a lot of people in the comment section are talking about how they've had a grip on their parents as well. And this woman is currently making video on how damaging Fox News has been for her family. And honestly, from the comment section that I read, that lady is not alone. Fox News seems to have had a grip on older conservatives for years. It has always been their go-to source for news, opinions, and let's be honest, sometimes conspiracy theories. It is so wild because there was a time where they were taken to court, and I think they were able to get their way out of it by saying that they are not a news channel and they are just like an entertainment channel. And you guys, I want you to listen to what this lady has to say, because in the comment section, so many people do agree with her. Let's get into it.
The thing about these older conservatives that are consuming Fox News and they're being lied to is that they genuinely don't know what's going on. And I don't want to use that as like a cop out of like, oh, they don't even know, because half the time they like the cruel things that everybody's like, do they not realize that this administration is racist? Or do they not realize that this administration is hurting the poor? They know that. They know that and they agree with it and they want it to happen. But there's other things that they genuinely just don't realize are happening. They don't know. I was on the phone with my grandmother and I was telling her, I was trying to calmly explain to her things so that she would like listen and that it wasn't an argument, it was like a conversation to try to get through to her. And I explained, I was like, Donald Trump tore down, demolished the entire east wing of the White House. I was like, do you understand? I was like, that is American. Even like the Kennedy administration, when they wanted to remodel, the White House, they were going to tear down some walls to like re-put them up because the structure overall of the building just wasn't great. So they wanted it to stand the test of time, but they knew that Americans valued the history that the White House had behind it. So even then, they did not tear down those walls. They made an extra effort to build around it just to solidify the structure of that building because they knew the history of it. I told my grandmother, he has demolished the East Wing. It is no longer there. She goes, he's remodeling. Since when in the hell is demolishing and completely getting rid of a building remodeling? I told her, no, it's gone. She was like, no. Look! Like, look! Like, it's gone. Like, it's literally, it's gone. And the entire oversight team that he had on it, he fired them. Last minute, he fired them. She goes, well, why would he fire them? You tell me. And then I was telling her about the ICE raids and the excessive force and, like, the way that these people are being brutalized by ICE agents and how it's, like, only a very small percent are, like, actually any type of, like, real criminals and how, like American citizens, like, people with valid papers and everything, like, they're being, like, detained and, like, brutalized. And she just, like, didn't know. And I told her about the White House video that was posted by the White House of the ICE raids and how the first clip of that was an ICE agent throwing up the Roman salute. It was the first clip, clear as day. Like, I'm not going to mimic it, but he fully did it. That wasn't even something that, like, you could, like, misinterpret. Like, oh, he was actually, like, it wasn't like the Elon thing where somebody could be like, oh, well, he actually was doing. No, he fully, like, did it. I told her about that. She was like, what? No. She's like, can you send it to me? Yeah, gladly. I will. This is what's happening. And what's so sad about it, too, is that, like, I'll talk to her. Like, you talk to these old conservatives sometimes, and, like, they'll agree with you. Like, if you tell them, like, yeah, the billionaires shouldn't get tax cuts, they don't need it. And, like, that money should be going to the working class and, like, the Americans. And, we shouldn't be stopping SNAP benefits because at the end of the day, no matter how you look at SNAP benefits, anything, even if you're, like, one of those people that's like, oh, they need to get a job, well, they have their, like, food stamps taken away from them unexpectedly. So now these families are going to starve. Children are going to starve. They're not going to have food. Do you know what happens when people don't get food? They get mad and they will do anything they need to do to get food for them and especially their children. And she's agreeing with me. She's like, yeah, it's horrible. Like, it's horrible. Where the cognitive dissonance here is crazy. Like, it is so infuriating. Because it's like you try to get through to them and they just don't know things. They don't see things. And then they call you crazy. And it's like, please, like, look stuff up. Seek out information. Stop getting news from Fox News. Matter of fact, like, even if somebody's getting news from CNN, stop getting news from CNN. Fox News is inherently worse. Didn't they literally just get sued or something? I don't know. It's all so much misinformation. Like, it's so frustrating because it's like, it's my family members. It's my family members. And I want y'all to understand. Like, I want them to understand so bad. And it's like, you just, like, there's no getting through. There's just so much blocks on blocks on blocks on blocks of just misinformation and brainwashing and just bigotry that's being fed to them. And it just, I don't know.
What makes this even worse is that so many people's parent and older relative watch Fox News for hours almost every single day. So yes, they are not getting a balanced perspective. This creator seems to just be over it. She seems to be tired because she knows that they are not getting the full perspective of what is going on. Just like how she referenced the demolition to remodeling. These two things are not the same way, but they painted it in a way to make it sound good so that they can continue to show their support to that party. It is a 24/7 fear-based content and manipulation. It is leaving people now feeling like they have lost touch with their own family. Just like how she was saying, oh, I'm trying to get through my grandma. I'm trying to talk to her. I'm trying to let her see. I'm trying to let her understand. So many are talking about how their parents as well have completely been unreachable because they will turn it off saying that they saw it. Tucker Carlson said this and that, and they are going to be standing on that. And I feel like it is not new. Like, a lot of people know that the media is used to control narrative. This is not new. The same thing happened with X or Twitter. Let me hear what you guys think. Like I said in the comment section, there were so many people agreeing to her. There were so many people talking about how their parents as well fall into this category. Like, Fox News is having a chokehold on them. Like, they don't even want to hear anything because somebody said this on Fox News, and that is what they are doing. Like, every time you bring it up to them, they are telling you, no, that was not what they said. Like, if they can pass a message of demolition across to you guys as renewing, what else can they do? Like, they make it so easy for them to believe and consistently stay in support for that party. So yes, this lady is very much frustrated. Have you had any experience related to this, talking to your relative and they just seems to not get it? Let me hear what you guys think in the comment section. Let me hear what you think about our video as well in the comment section. Make sure you turn your bell notification on as well, and I will see you guys in the next episode.